This look can deceive you. Because right now, you are being watched. Not by something simple, but by a creature that can think, remember, and even deceive. Primates are not just animals. They are our closest living relatives in the wild. And that fact changes everything. Because when you look into their eyes, you're not only seeing instinct. You are seeing attention. You are seeing awareness. And the more we learn about them, the harder it becomes to say where they end and where we begin. This is not a story about cute animals. This is a story about minds, about families, about societies, and about the thin line between nature and ourselves. Origins and evolution. The story of primates began more than 60 million years ago. Long before humans. Long before cities. Long before anything we recognize as modern life. High above the ground. In the crowns of ancient forests. That world was dangerous. Not because it was loud, but because it was unstable. Branches break. Heights punish mistakes. And one wrong step can mean the end. To survive in this world, early primates needed more than strength. They needed precision, depth perception, and a brain capable of learning. Grasping hands allowed them to move safely through branches. Hands that could hold. Hands that could adjust. Hands that could correct a mistake before it became fatal. Forward-facing eyes helped them judge distance. Not roughly. Not good enough. But accurately. Because in the canopy, accuracy is survival. And a growing brain made adaptation possible. Not once, but again and again. Across seasons. Across threats. Across change. Each generation became slightly better prepared for an ever-changing environment. And that slow improvement is how the primate story began. Diversity of primates. Today, more than 500 species of primates live on Earth. That number is not just statistics. It is proof of success. Proof of adaptation. Proof that this kind of mind can survive almost anywhere. From tiny lemurs in Madagascar to powerful gorillas in African rainforests. Some live in dense jungles, where the air is thick and the world is green. Others live in mountains, where cold and height shape every breath. And some live in dry woodlands, where food is harder to find, and the land demands patience. Their bodies may differ. Their habitats may change. Their diets may shift. But one thing unites them all. Complex behavior driven by intelligence. They don't just move through the world. They read it. They interpret it. They respond to it. Social life. For most primates, life is not lived alone. Because for them, survival is not only about food. It is about relationships. Their world is built around the group. And the group is not random. It has structure, memory, history. Within it, there are leaders and followers, alliances and rivalries, friendships and conflicts. And none of this is simple. Because a primate doesn't live with strangers. It lives with individuals, faces, personalities. Many primates can recognize dozens of individuals, remember past interactions, and adjust their behavior accordingly. They remember who helped. They remember who threatened. They remember who shares and who takes. This is not chaos. It is a social system. A silent, constantly shifting politics of the forest. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Because it looks familiar. uncomfortably familiar. Intelligence and tool use. Some primates are capable of something once believed to be uniquely human. They use tools. Not as a trick. Not as a circus act. But as part of daily life. Sticks to reach insects hidden in wood. Stones to crack open hard shells. Leaves to collect water. But the most remarkable part is not the tool itself. It is learning. Because tools are not just objects. They are knowledge. They are method. They are memory. Young primates observe adults. They watch carefully. They repeat actions. They fail. They try again. And gradually, they master these skills. Not instantly. Not magically. But through time. Through attention. Through practice. This knowledge is passed down through generations. Not by instinct alone, but by observation. A simple form of culture. And culture is powerful. Because it means the mind is not starting from zero each time. It means experience can survive. Through others. Emotions and feelings. Primates do not merely react to the world. They feel it. And you can see it. Not in words. But in behavior. In proximity. In touch. They care for their young. They protect them. They guide them. And they stay close, long after infancy. They comfort each other. They calm each other. They repair bonds after conflict. They show patience. And sometimes, grief. There are moments of tenderness. Moments of loss. Moments of quiet connection. And the reason these moments stay with us is simple. Their emotions are real, recognizable, and uncomfortably familiar. Because they are not distant from us. They are related to us. In the deepest way nature allows. Childhood and learning. Childhood among primates is long. And it must be. Because learning is not optional. It is the price of survival. Young individuals spend years learning how to survive. Not days. Not weeks. Years. They watch how food is found. Where it hides. How to reach it. When to wait. They watch how conflicts are avoided. When to submit. When to leave. When to stay close to allies. They watch how danger is recognized. A sound. A shadow. A sudden silence in the forest. Mistakes are common. And necessary. Because without learning, a primate cannot survive. Just like us. Threats and decline. Today, many primate species face an uncertain future. Not because they forgot how to survive, but because the world is changing too fast. Forests are disappearing. Habitats are being fragmented. Human activity is reshaping the planet. Faster than primates can adapt. And adaptation takes time. Generations. Space. Stability. Every year, populations shrink. Some species may vanish within our lifetime. Not someday. Not in theory. Within a human lifespan. And when they disappear, we lose more than animals. We lose living chapters of our own story. Because primates are not just out there. They are part of the same evolutionary path. And every lost species is a missing page. Why primates matter? By studying primates, we learn how intelligence evolved. Not as a miracle, but as a response. A solution to complexity. We learn how societies formed. How cooperation works. How conflict is managed. How bonds are repaired. We learn how emotions emerged. Not as weakness, but as connection. As survival through relationships. They are a living mirror of our past. And perhaps, a warning about our future. Because if creatures so close to us can disappear, then nature is telling us something. Quietly, but clearly. Final hook plus call to action. One day, the forests may grow quiet. And only then will we realize what was lost. Not just creatures, but a part of ourselves. If you want to understand nature more deeply, subscribe to the channel. Like this video if these stories matter to you. And watch the next episode, where we explore one of the most intelligent animals of the ocean. The planet is still alive, and its secrets are only beginning to unfold.